Okay, welcome to another episode of What Was Said podcast. My name is Vontae. Big Mouth said too much, or what was said, whichever you can remember the most, whichever you can remember the fastest, and whatever flows off the tongue the most. I don't know if I changed that or if I said it the same, but every time I know I come up here, I don't say the same intro, but it be the same format. Either way, you know it's me. But I can't believe I'm going live on TikTok right now. Like they said, invite Charles Wayne to join as a guest. I mean, hey, if I want to invite him, I'll do an invite. It won't let me. But if anybody's up there listening, I'm recording my podcast as we speak. I'm mad this gonna be the beginning of my intro of my podcast, but I don't care. It's mine. So what? But like I said, I introduce myself. So like, share, do whatever you can to support me. If you want to donate some money to my account to help me, make this podcast more and do what I can, my cash out will be in my bio, and my bio of every description of my podcast. So it is WutWuzAyear. So it's what was said with 3 D's at the end. No underscore, just 3 D's at the end. And you'll know it's me because you'll see my face. So I normally start my podcast off with a random question. And my random question is to everybody that's listening. What should I do better on my podcast? I'm going to ask y'all, what should I do better on my podcast? What should I add? What should I do better? What is my what you feel I sound weak at, what I need to do better in. What is it? I need to know what I need to be doing so I can be a better podcaster, because I'm slowly, getting in the groove of posting this more, because I feel like I'm on a slow and steady pace with my podcast, and I feel like it's going to take off. When it do, I'm going to see the work, and I'm going to see the progress in me, and I'm going to see the views within time. But like I said, I'm going to do a random question, but I don't have one right now. My random question is for my listeners. What should I do better? I need some feedback. And I normally start off with an update about me. Now, a little update about me is I normally start off with a mental health check. And my mental health right now, I say 1 is good, 5 is crash out status. And right now, I keep telling y'all, I'm at a 3.5 when it comes to this mental health game, because the way life be going, life be beating us up, I'm barely making it. I'm here, I'm doing the best I can with what I got in my Mariah Carey voice. That's how I feel every day. I'm just doing the best I can. That's all I can do. Like they said, that song, your best is yet to come. I can't say, but truthfully, I wish I could, because y'all be hearing my voice all the time. But like they say, your best is yet to come. That's how I feel with this podcast. But I give y'all a mental health check on me. Now, if y'all listen to my previous podcast, I drone on and on and on about my mama lying about my dog being kidnapped. I'm not kidnapped, but she said that he ran away. Now, I posted it. I really was mad the whole time my mama lied. She really made me believe. And it's crazy that I'm that gullible to believe a lot of things, because I don't look into everything. Whatever you tell me, I'm believing it. Only time I fact check, unless I have to. Trust and believe, with me being a podcaster and doing what I got to do, I got to fact check, because I'm putting out information out there, and I don't want to be wrong. But I'm going to get back to that later. You can see how I'll do a full circle about that conversation later. But my mama really lied to me and said that my dog ran away, and the whole time she had him. I was so scared. I thought I was about to lose I didn't say lose my life, but I really thought that my life was done. Because that's my dog. I done lost my apartment, my car. You think I want to lose him too? Dude, I'm not in the right headspace to. And say we never in the right headspace to lose anybody, and we don't want to lose anybody. But I don't want to process that too. That's something else I don't want to process. I just want to keep going with whatever's got that the Lord has planned for me, And hopefully whatever he got planned for me is something good, and I'm believing it's something good because I gotta put in the work. And once I put in the work, I'm gonna see the results. But like I said, that story was a lie. I'm so mad I even told it. Like, but I can say she got me good. And my job search progress is still below. I need to do better, but I'm starting to do like TikTok live now. And yeah, I'm starting to do that TikTok live now, doing it for my podcast and everything. I'm gonna start doing like whenever I record my podcast, I'm gonna go on TikTok live also because I gotta do both. Like because I gotta show people like, the behind the scenes of what is going on, how I do this podcast, that people like to show people like this podcast is literally like just authentically me. Like I'm just what you see is what you get. Like there's no editing, nothing. Like whatever happens during the podcast happens. Like raw, uncut. I'm giving it to you just like you got your baby. That's it. Sorry to be vocal with it, but that's how we got here, all of us. But I'm gonna keep doing this podcast. I'm gonna keep doing TikTok live for a long time because I know I need to get this money. Because after all these jobs, firing people and letting people go, and money looking funny, I need something else that's for me. That's mine, that nobody can take away, can't fire me from. But my podcast update, I'm going to start posting more. I can't say my sister helped me out with giving me ideas about things. And it's like I already had the tools to do it, but I just haven't had the push I needed to. And now I'm hearing the push from everybody else. Thanks for the flower. Now that I'm having to push from everybody else like I need to, I'm going to keep posting this podcast because I feel like I'm going to do what I got to do to make ends meet because I'm struggling, but I'm going to get out this hole. This situation is temporary. That's all I'm believing. This situation is temporary. Like, I'm not going to let nothing get in my way. I got to stay focused. I can't say I got to learn how to put myself first, which this flows into my next topic about me. I'm going to be 100% authentic and vulnerable right now about my living situation. Like, I appreciate my mother for letting me stay with her, for letting me be here, because I feel like, she was in the same situation and I let her come to my house. I'm sorry to put a business out there, but we was the same way. But it's just the fact that I just thought that me being me, that I was putting my roommate first. Like I was making sure that, hey, we got these bills paid. I'm gonna make sure that nothing happens that we have to lose our apartment. So I did whatever I could to make sure we don't lose this apartment. And we ended up losing the apartment because he flaked on me. Like he didn't really hold his end of the bargain. Like whenever I went through something, I told him. Whenever he went through something, he told me later on, or either had to find out by looking up stuff and searching. And I shouldn't have to search behind another grown adult. And it really hurt me because I never thought I would be in this predicament because I put a friend first. Like, I thought I was doing the right thing by being nice, not saying nothing, just trying to let a grown adult be a grown adult, because I just feel like I shouldn't have to tell another grown adult what to do. I shouldn't tell nobody how to operate adult life. You know how. I know how. I'm not going to tell you. And it hurt me to find out that a person I called a friend got me in this situation, and I put my own school off. It was on hold because I put the apartment first, because I had the money to pay for school. It was like, pay for school or pay for your rent. So I decided to pay for my rent first. And I felt so bad because I had the money for my goal and what I wanted for my future. Because I went into sharing an apartment with thinking of, okay, I'm going to do this so I can save money and I can get myself through school, and I'm going to get out of this so in the future I could be by myself. I didn't think that I was going to be spending all my money into the household. Like, it hurt. Like, it really hurt because I just really put all my money into the house, And now look where I'm at. And it's like, I really almost cried the other day to one of my friends because I was just like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, I did everything right. Like, I was a positive person. I try to put so much positivity out there. I seen people do negative things to me, see them go on trips, do this, do that. And I'm like, I'm going on trip. I can't go on any trips because the jobs I was getting, I had to get temp jobs because I had to pay the bills. So I couldn't be selective on the jobs. So I had to take what I can get to pay the bills. And by the time I got the job, all the money went to the bills. And then by the time the job ended, I'm right back in the same rabbit hole, catching up those previous bills again. So it's like, I can say I played a little part in our home situation, but it won't much. But I made sure I can say I put us first. And I stayed there as long as I could to make sure that the apartment, was in good standings. I even had people staying with me to try to keep the apartment. But the people that stayed didn't even really pay either. Like, I was in the hole for so long. Like, we still honestly owe the rental people. And I want to talk to my so-called friend about the situation. But honestly speaking, I feel like, what's the point if he already knows what to do? But I can say, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to bring it up just to see, just do a temperature check to see what is going on. Like, if you're going to pay the balance, what we're going to do. If I do get an answer, yeah. If I don't get an answer about it, then I'm not going to, I'm going to just take it as in, I just pay it myself and move on and just know, like, I will never do this again. And I can't, Tete Johnson, yes. So you ain't talked to him. I haven't talked to him about the situation. Like, I haven't talked to him about what we're going to do about the payment. We haven't talked about it. We just been cordial. Like, that's all it's been like. We just been keeping it cool with each other. But I got to bring it up because I'm just like, okay, it's in both of our names. We got to pay this off. I would definitely give it to you. But I can't say I would never do this rental situation again. Never ever. Because living with someone, I'd rather have my own. Like, I can't say I love my mama, but I miss my own. Like, ain't nothing like being in your own house, like turning your own door, turning your own key. Like, I really miss it. Like, that really hurt my heart to know that I had to leave. Like, I really wanted to be emotional about it. I haven't cried. Like, I did a little, but it just haven't came out. But it's just like, I'm gonna take this pain, put it to the podcast, put it to that, because I need to, not let it get to me, because I just feel like, like I said before, and even one of my listeners said, Mom, said the best is yet to come. I'm believing that. And she said you could go to the court route so it won't affect your rental history. You got to let me know about that, because I need to know how to do that, because I don't want it on my record. Because I can't say my rental agency, they see me come in face to face, show my face constantly. Whenever something happened in my apartment, I showed my face. Whenever something was wrong, I was right there showing my face, telling them, hey, what's going on, what I can do to get this, so we don't get anything on our credit. Like, if something happened with late on rent, I show my face, ask them what we can do, how long we got. Like, I made sure that I had communication with my rental agency. Like, it was always face to face. But I can't say me in my living situation now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Living off a part-time job is not enough in 2026. Nor was it enough in 2025. Like, I can't wait until I get extra money, because I got bills in my Destiny's Child voice. Like, I'm ready to get out of this financial burden that I am in right now. Like, because living off a part-time check is not enough. Like, I feel like all my money going straight to bills. Every paycheck I get, bills. Like, I'm tired of paying them. Like, it's getting me frustrated to the point where I'm just like, I be ducking rent center sometimes, because I'm just like, hold on now. Like, y'all not about to take all my check. Like, I go to work. I know you're doing the job just as well as I am, but you don't got to be aggressively calling me so much. Like, You understand what's going on. You watch the news. You know we all struggling. Like, have some compassion. Have some understanding, okay? SWV. No, that's Escape. But, and she said, as long as I kept the receipts. I didn't keep the receipts. I didn't. The only thing I just got is just, ooh, I'm going to have to get back on that one because I don't have the receipts and I'm mad I don't have them. But like I said, my checks is not enough. And I'm trying to make it enough. And because I know if I had enough, I done had, that's why I said I miss the days when I had money. And I'm mad I had ways to save money. And I was spending my money stupidly. Like, I can't say if I could go back in time, I would start saving money. Don't hit my mouth with the mic. But I would start saving my money. If I could go back in time, I would save all my money. Like, literally save every last penny from every job because I was spending stupidly. Like, it was times that I can't say I should have saved, but now I know. I know better so I could do better because I ain't about to make those mistakes no more. Like, I got to think of me now because I put too many people before me. Now it's time for me to think of me because there ain't no more putting everybody before me because look where I'm at. Look where I'm at. That's all I got to remember to myself. If somebody asks me something, look where you at, Vontae. Look where you at. Do you want to keep helping people? You can't help the world. Look what happened to Michael J. He tried to heal the world, and look at what happened to him. Sorry to see it. But I can't say the nice guy gonna finish, always gonna finish first. I don't believe the nice guy gonna finish last. It's the nice guy gonna finish first. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna motivate myself to do better because it's gonna get better. And I can't say, I'm gonna be quietly honest. And I wasn't going to talk about this situation of a podcast because I'm more of a secretive type of person. Like, I don't like to air out all my dirty laundry on my podcast, but it's my podcast, so I can control the narrative of this my story. I will be completely honest. I was thinking about joining OnlyFans. I ain't gonna bullshit, y'all. I ain't gonna cuss, but I wasn't gonna join it. But the way my pockets is set up right now, I'm about to go get nude up there. Like, y'all just ain't gonna know it's me. Like, nobody is gonna know it's me. Nobody. Trust and believe. You ain't gonna know. The only way you gonna know is if you know my body and you slept with me. If you slept with me, then you know. If you know. But if you don't, then you not gonna know. But trust and believe, I'm thinking about joining it because it just seems like sex sells right now. I don't want to sell my body. I already on the internet for my past porn. I don't want to do it again. But I just feel like I had to spin the block one more time, and I had to go back and tell the production company of, you know what, Tay gotta come out of retirement. I gotta come back. I gotta circle the block one more time because, baby, pockets is low and bills is billing. Like, I gotta do something. And sitting on this flat behind ain't gonna do it. Like, no, it's not. It's not. I had to go back around and hit the wall. I won't go tell y'all, but I had to. I had to be completely honest and say the truth. Like, I went ahead and I already created an OnlyFans account. It was just supposed to be just for viewing others, but it's for me actually watching. Yeah, it's for me watching others, and it's for me to create my own. And y'all hold on, because somebody rudely interrupted me while I'm podcasting. Lord, goodness gracious, interrupted my story. But like she said, I gotta post my old stuff there. It's already, I'll always get the money. I mean, yeah, I can't post my old stuff because I'm bounded by that contract. I don't know how long that contract lasts with that company, but they just need to hit me up while I have the energy now. Because I feel like I have the energy now and I have it in my thought process. And while I have the free time, I need to go back before this body get old. And a lot of people been telling me, oh, Vontae, you look good. What we say, you look good. You look good. We like you with the weight. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate the love because sometimes I be feeling down like I ain't ugly, like I'm ugly. But at times I gotta, give myself the confidence to look at you and say, boy, ugly, where? You was a caterpillar, now you metamorphosis. Well, I'm about to say another word, metamorphosize or metamorphosis. I just became a butterfly. Point blank, period. I just came a butterfly. I try to be, scientifically correct, but right now ain't the time to be scientifically correct. But like I said, I had to spin the block to go back to it. But it's not gonna be in connection to this podcast. Like, that's why I say that OnlyFans are gonna be separate. Separate. Nobody gonna know. You ain't gonna know a correlation. The only way you're gonna know a correlation unless you know my body. And then secondly, if my listeners, if you find out it's me, I swear I got a prize for you. I got something for you. If you can find out if I got one, then show me. Prove it to me. I just want to see how much y'all know and how much you listen and how much you pay attention. Because if you know, you gonna know. And if I find out that somebody knows, I'm gonna be real weak. Like, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna just be like, you did your due diligence and found it. I asked you to search for it and you found it. So I can't be mad. So it is what it is. If you find it, you find it. But other people that did it, and I might as well go ahead, because I can't say, honestly speaking, that bag I should have touched a long time ago. But I was in a relationship during the time that I did the podcast, and I was worried about doing the porn situation, and I was worried about my relationship more than that, and I just stopped it. But if I know what I know now, then I could have been more famous than these OnlyFans stars now. Like, come on now. Like, I'm not gonna say I paved the way, but I put down some cement for some of these people to do what they doing, because people were sitting here making me feel bad for what I was doing. Like, because I was doing something that I thought that, hey, that was okay. But when people saw that I did it, they was telling me like, oh, I don't want to date you or talk to you because you did porn. But now look at y'all now. Y'all recording videos for free and sending it to other people for free. Just to beat off too real quick. Don't get me on when people charging people just to see nudes. Now, that's one thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I done that a few times. Just a few times. Because I was just in that bad space. That bad space. An idle mind is a devil's playground. And I ain't need to be part of that playground. I don't need to be on the swing sets, the slides, the jungle gym, nothing. I need to be somewhere far away. But the devil was playing with my mind, and I gave people some money. I helped people out. I gave to charity because, hey, I wanted something, they gave it. But once I got what I needed, once that squirrel got that nut, I was like, why did I do that? I wasted my money. Wasted my money sitting here worried about your nudes. Now I got you. Now I got it, and then it's probably not in a long video, because I feel like if I'm giving you a certain amount of money, them videos better be more than 5 minutes. More than 5. I don't want no 1 minute video, 2-second video, 5 seconds, anything greater than 5 minutes. Man, no, that's too, no. I'm not wasting my money. But I can't say I wasted my money on a lot of other things, and I wish I didn't, because a lot of people got rich off of being the past. And I wish I could claim them on my taxes. I need to. Everybody I wasted money on, I need to come back and say, hey, what's your employee ID number? Let me go ahead and get that. Bring that over here. Because I need to claim you on my taxes, because I done supported you somewhere in my life. So come on, let me claim you. I need a tax write-off for you, because you was part of my life during that year. I need to put you up there because I wasted time and wasted money. At least I can't get the time back, but at least I can get the money. I don't care about the time. I need the money back because bills are there. But my thoughts on my 2025, I can say I lived, I learned, I conquered. I just wish I would have done better, but I can't say I can't dwell on what happened last year. I got to just move forward with a better new year. I can't say I hate the bull crap when people say new year, new me. It's a new year, same me, just better decisions. That's it. That's all I can say. Better decisions. Like, it's nothing else I can do and say. And I can't say, when I think about my years in 2025 and behind, man, I just be thinking like I really want to go back in time a little bit. Like, I'm just reminiscing, only but a brief little moment. because I just want to go back to, because life is stressful. Like, at least go, if I had a time machine, I would just stay in the 90s era and the 2022 and come back. Just keep doing the cycle all over again. I want to know, if y'all listening, what year, if you had a time machine, what year would you go back to? Like, what year you would stay in, or what time frame would you stay in? Like, or would you just not even go? But I know I would stay in the 90s and the 2000s and then keep circling the block with that too, all the way around, because each year I would do something better each time I circle the block. I did one thing wrong this year. Okay, let me make sure I do this time. Hopefully I can remember if I'm, recycling my life. But if I could do that, I would. Just like I can say, to give a prime example how life was fun when me and my friends, like if they watch my podcast or listen to it or do whatever, or like we went to Peabody's. I think it was Peabody's. We went to a club. I think it was Peabody's or the Cave or wherever Forey goes, whatever it was in Virginia Beach. We went there, and we had a little fender bender with these dudes, and I was the only boy always. So the two dudes that hit our car, it was cute. I was like, okay. I was telling my friend, like, girl, they cute. Go ahead, flirt. Like, go ahead, like, flirt. Like, cause I was like living vicariously through her, because I understood, like, I can't talk to these dudes. So you gotta do it, because they gonna look at me like, nigga, why you talking to me? But I went on ahead and I was just coaching her to go ahead and talk to him. Then another one of my friends, he wanted to talk to them. I was like, well, shit. I told myself I'm gonna go cuss on this podcast, but I took to telling my friends, like, go ahead, talk to them. Like, each friend, like, it was two dudes, like, I just kept, not pinching them, telling them to keep talking to the dudes, because I'm just like, okay, I can't talk to the dudes, so y'all need to. So they talking about, oh, we sorry for the damages, like, do y'all want to come to our to where they was at on the base? So I told my friends, we might as well, the night is young, we still young, let's go. We went with them on the base. Now, we don't know these people. We just randomly going there. We just trusting these people with our life, not knowing what's going to happen. But I'm glad it was a bunch of us. So therefore, if anything was going to happen, somebody was going to live to tell the story. So we went to their, where they stayed at. And we ended up drinking with them. We ended up playing a game called, I forgot what the name of the game was called. But basically the object of the game was to name your celebrity, then say what item of clothing you'll take off for them. And basically, long story short, everybody in the room naked. But we never got to the point of finishing the game. And I always wondered, what was the object of the game and what was the end goal? Like, what we supposed to do? What was supposed to happen at the end? Because I always wondered, like, was I supposed to sleep with my friends? Because, I'm sorry, I was not going to sleep with my friends. Them dudes had a rude awakening. Like, I wasn't there to look at them get naked. I'm going to look at y'all, not them. Well, I don't want them. I don't want to see them naked. I don't want to, I want to see y'all too. But I was hoping we was going to get naked, because I wanted to see what the two dudes looked like naked. But we didn't get to that point. I don't know what happened or what caused that not to happen, but that was really random. And we really trusted these dudes with our lives, and we literally did, we trusted these dudes with our lives, and I couldn't believe we really sat there and went back more than once. Like, and my friend, I want to know if she ever see this podcast. I want to know if she talked to the dude or if she still kept in communication with him, because we really had some random fun. Like, that's why I say these kids these days, I might sound old, but they ain't gonna understand that we really had fun off of nothing. Like, no TikTok. That's why I can't say what we did in the past can't be tracked down. Whatever we did is nobody knows. It might have been on a VHS tape, them digital cameras, and who has a SIM card for those digital cameras right now? Nobody. And who still has a digital camera from the 2000s? Nobody. If you found one, I would love to see it. Like, I told my mother, she has the disposable cameras, and I told her we got to get those film developed, because I want to see those photos. I really want to see what's in them photos, because I want to see how I used to look back then. And I know I might even shed a tear because it's like, oh my gosh, like that was good, Levante. Levante didn't know what was going to happen. Levante didn't know what the future had for him. I wish I could warn him. If I could warn my younger self, I would say, boy, save all your money and move out of America. Move. Bye. Get gone. Never come back here. I would never want to be here. But we live and we learn. I do, yes. I do understand, like, because Nikki, she basically said, one thing is what we did as adults, how are we still alive? Yes. I don't understand how we still alive. Like, not even to speak on, like, one of the things I did, because it's off topic, about the cinnamon challenge. I know these kids these days have their own set of challenges, but ours won't as, life threatening as theirs, putting Tide Pods in their mouth and so on. Like, we won't doing all of that. Like the cinnamon challenge, I can't even believe I did it. I'm gonna post it on my TikTok. I gotta find a video on my Facebook. But yeah, the cinnamon challenge, I would never want to do that again. Like, I thought you can swallow cinnamon, and I choked, and then I added more water in my mouth to try to see what it could happen. Still choking. Like, I can say that was fun. Oh yeah, the ice challenge. Nick, if you talk about the ice challenge with the, you pour the ice water on the person, like, me and my friends did that. I won't partaking in it. Like, I just helped fill the bucket, but I never was the person that got the water dumped on. Like, I couldn't do it to do this. I was only 115 pounds back then. Like, I was smaller than this. I finally got in my 120s, 130s as I got in my 20s and 30s. But I was a frail little thing, so I couldn't imagine if I was to hit cold water. You was a trooper. I couldn't have done it. But that's enough about me, little reminiscing down memory lane. Like, my next topic is what was topics. Now, this section of what was topics is basically where I talk about any random topics that I found or people, submit and ask me to talk about. Now, if you want me to talk about something, just put it in my inbox, put it in my chat, put it anywhere. I'm going to see it on any platform, and I'll just add it to my podcast so I can talk about it. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is the topic that's heard all around the world. Now, I won't go talk about it, but I got to because I actually had to do my research, unlike others, like I said before. Unlike others, that Renee Good that died by the ICE agent. Now, me, I honest 1000% believe that man shot that lady only because he had free will to, and he can get away with it. It's plain black and white. No color, no nothing. He did it because he chose to. Because he had a way to not shoot the car. He could have shot at the tires. Did anything else. He could have just shot at the car and not at the person. I don't understand how anybody can flip it any other way and say any other thing, because we have cameras. We have proof that that was intentional. It was very intentional. It was nothing. You can say that it was accident. I don't understand how you could flip it, do anything. It is what it is. He did it on purpose. That's it. They just need to admit that, like, ICE agents are basically bullies. Like, they just bullies dressed up, and anybody that basically they're just hiring anybody. Because if you think about it, they're giving people $50,000 and I think it's $10,000 sign-on bonus. Who you ain't thinking gonna sign up for that? Doing the time that we on right now, who is it gonna sign up for that? And I feel like, for one, if you're gonna sign up for it, by any means, become a spy. If you're gonna be an ICE agent, be a spy as an ICE agent. Don't just go into it doing what they're doing. Be a spy. Become an enemy within. So if they find out there's enemies within and they find out that it's being destroyed in the inside, the ICE agents will slowly, in my opinion, will disperse, and it will be messed up. Like, some way, somehow, we got to do something, because being silent and doing protests, it's just not enough. I'm not trying to insinuate violence, but it's just that we have people that knows computer science, that knows anything that's in certain areas in life that you can do make a difference. And if you need a GoFundMe, trust and believe, if you do something good out here, people will donate. Because you see people donating to any time person says the N-word, they people donate and help them live a better life just because they say the N-word. So why can't we donate to people that's absolutely doing a good thing for a good cause? We should be able to donate to them too. If they donated for negativity, we could donate for positivity. It's just somebody out here in high places that's, that could do something, and we all could come together. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, we all fighting the same cause. Like, if we take away the racism, take away the color, stop worrying about color, stop worrying about what people do in their own household or their own life. If we take away all of that, we fighting the same problems. It's these billion-dollar corporations that's taking all our money, and that's where all our money going to. They going to trips with your money. They sitting here spending your money while you're sitting at home going to work, struggling, working to your fingers to the bone, worried about their company. They're living okay. And you think that it's okay to keep going through the same cycle? Like, come on now, we got to break this up and find some type of common ground and say, hey, neighbor, we need to come together. Whatever differences you got, I can put them to the side. If you can go to work and work around people that you don't like, you can sit here and come together with people for the same cause just for a temporary moment. Take it back to the days where if you don't like somebody, talk about them in the inside of your own home. You don't got to take it to the internet and talk about somebody and tell the world, because we don't care. Just talk about them in the inside of your own home. Write it down on a sheet of paper, ball it up, set it on fire, throw it in the trash. Be done with it. Like, you don't got to tell the world if you're mad at somebody. You got to tell nobody you're mad at somebody. Just write it down, put it in your phone, talk it out, scream it out, smoke a blunt. Do anything positive except for any harsh drugs or liquor. But like I said, that situation was 100% wrong. Like, as I see it, 100% wrong. And I hate that Christy Norm, she ended up saying that it was a terroristic threat, which I don't understand how that lady was being a terrorist when by any means it wasn't a terrorist threat, because I'm like, how she was trying to get away from the ICE agents. Like, that wasn't no terrorist threat. It's crazy how they make stuff up and flip it to make it seem like it's something than what it is and what it ain't. But I can't say. It's sad that people will believe anybody these days. And it's nobody fact checks no more. Nobody fact checks. Everybody will just pull up somebody TikTok and just say, oh, this is what I believe is true. They will pull up TikTok like it's, the Holy Grail before going to Google and actually searching and researching everything. That's why I said this topic is going to do full circle, because nobody researches no more. Nobody does. And I feel like if you're a journalist doing something like I'm doing, TikTok and stuff, and you spent putting out information, you need to fact check. There's no way you should be up here spewing information and you don't fact check nothing. Like, because just because you being loud, you can still be loud and wrong. And I'm not about to be loud and wrong, because that's one thing about me. I love growth and I love learning. But one thing about it, I'm a fact check before I sit here and put anything out here that is not right, because I don't want somebody to come to me and say, Vontae, this is wrong, and you said this, but this is this. And if there's proof that is that, I'm going to put out another statement and say, hey, I was wrong. I'm not going to sit here and keep going with that same narrative and keep pretending that I'm right. But I just don't understand how she just said that it was a terroristic threat. Like, that was really wrong. And also, Stephen A. Smith. I wish Stephen A. Smith was in my family, because I don't insinuate violence, but he'll get hit a couple times. Like, I would have to smack him a couple times, because I'll be like, sometimes I see him at a family reunion, I'm going at him. Like, that's why I said I'm not trying to send no threat or no do anything, but I'm just saying, like, the things that comes out his mouth, I'm just like, how are you an African American man and you saying all of this against the community? Like, I can't believe you saying all of this. Like, how and why? Like, you need to be sitting here shutting up and learning what's going on. Like, actually analyzing the situation. Like, he's being an Uncle Tom. He's being a raccoon. Like, what they say, coon? Like, that's what he's doing. Like I said, he was in my family, we would definitely be having issues. Like, I could not be his relative because he said what happened to Renee Good was completely justified. But then he doubled down on what he said. And hold on, let me get to it. I hope they'll make me pay. He doubled down and said that her death, saying that ICE agent was in front of Good's car and would have been run over if he stopped. Hold on. He's saying that she should have obeyed the law. Now, one thing about it, two things for sure certain. She is in a lose-lose situation when it comes to these ICE agents. Like, he telling her to obey the law, but I feel like, in my opinion, if she would have obeyed the law according to Stephen A. Smith, she would have been hurt if she would have got out the car, or something would have happened if she would have got out the car, and she would have lost her life since she went away. So either way, she was in a lose-lose situation. So she thought that, hey, if I get away, I don't have to deal with them. Anybody that is getting away from ICE, they want to get away because they know what they're capable of doing. So she did something what any average person would do. Now, I want to know, Stephen A. Smith, if you are encountered with ICE, what would you do? If you're encountered with ICE, what would you do? You don't have the answer to that question. I need to know that. You got all this mouth. Where is your answer? What would you do if you was in front of ICE? I need to know that. From black man to black man. I need to know that. Because that ain't right for you to say that about this woman. No matter what race she is, she's still a woman. She's still a human being. And she didn't deserve that 100%. Like, and we are dealing with people's lives right now. And it's just sad that people's lives are at stake. And it seems like it's only one side that's actually caring. I just feel like, take away the politics and everything, strip all those things away. We're dealing with human beings that are living and breathing and actually have feelings. Like, no matter what, I don't care what race somebody is, what political thing you stand for, I don't care. I still care for others. Like, I don't care what you are, what you like. I still have care in my heart for another human being. I can sit here and not like you and still care for you. I just understand, hey, what's meant for you is meant for you. And if you're not meant for me and we can't coexist around each other, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, when I get my bill in the mail, it says my name, not yours. So why would I be worried about another human being? We all just need to be worried about ourselves and just come together when it's time to come together. That's it. Because we all fighting the same battles. There's high rent and low wages. So who tell me where's the difference? If we all sitting here paying the same bill to the same companies. You might make more than me, but we're still struggling. Nobody's doing better than the other right now. We need to be worried about coming together than worry about doing other things, going out, partying, doing other things. Like right now, all that stuff, honestly speaking, need to be pushed to the side. And we need to be worried about the things that's going on underneath our noses before another year go by, and we look 5 years from now, we don't have no jobs, we won't have no food, we won't have this, we won't have that, and then we won't have nothing. But Kamala tried to tell us. But like I said before, my plan with the ICE agents is if we dress up and join ICE and just attack within, we got to do something. If we attack within, I feel like they'll be the best answer. Attack within and then make these people understand that, hey, we're going to join your company, take your money, and capture your people. I'm not saying do negativity. I ain't saying you ain't no negativity, but I'm just saying, bitch, something got to get done. Something got to. I mean, because what we doing, because protesting, they're doing all this nice stuff, it ain't working. But they can do stuff, and look what happens. They get stuff done because they seem here ruffling a lot of feathers. We need to ruffle their feathers. Right now, their feathers looking pretty and petite. And also, I want to talk about what I saw that I read and also saw the video of this 9-year-old boy is being accused of grabbing this lady behind. I'm just going to say it, be straight up, because I'm trying to be PG-13. This white lady said that the little boy sexually assaulted her and he's 9 years old. This put me in the mind of an Emmett Till situation. And I'm glad that this time the boy's mother was there and it's proof because they have cameras. But I just feel like it's just sad that as a black young man at 9 years old, this is what you got to go through. That this is what something that you have to go through at a young age, that you got to fight a court case because a woman, this type of woman, want to lie and say disparaging comments. And I feel like, honestly speaking, she need anybody, I feel like, that comes up with false accusations need to pay the person that they're causing the harm to. They need to be able to pay them, and they need to go to jail because you're putting out false accusations and taking up people's time that don't need to be taken up because you want to lie. Like, that needs to happen. Like, people need to be held accountable for lying on other people when it comes to these court cases. Like, stop putting people in these situations where they don't need to be. Like, stop wasting people's time. Like, you wasted taxpayers' money, the judge's time, the plaintiff and the defendant and the lawyer time, like, because over something that could have been solved by you just minding your business. Like, go home, bake a cake, bake a dry ass turkey or chicken or something. Like, do something with your time. Like, that's why I don't understand. Like, everybody need to find a hobby. And that ain't podcasting. And I'm going to send this shout out now, right now. And I'm going to say it with everything on my chest right now. Everybody don't need a podcast. Everybody don't need one. Just because you got a mouth don't need words coming out of it. And I'm going to say it again. Just because you got a mouth don't mean it need to make sounds. Because everybody don't need a podcast. Because everybody got a podcast do not make sense. And I make sense because I research. I actually go back and read and listen to things to make sure whatever I'm telling people, it is true and factual. Because I don't want to put nothing out there that's wrong. Just because you got a microphone don't mean you right. Just because you got a podcast don't mean you right. Use Google. Wikipedia ain't a credible source. That can be changed and altered. Just like the photos. Research. That's what we went to school for. Research. And also, another thing, because it's tax season. When is single people going to get some extra money? Because I be feeling hurt, and then my feelings when my friends tell me about how much they getting for taxes. I be wanting to say, well, dang, well, can you loan me $1,000? Like, I be wanting an extra little boost on my income. They feel like just because you single, you got it. Like, if I had it, do you think I'll be staying where I'm staying at? If I had it, do you think I'll be not in America? I'll be somewhere else. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, I just wish that we can claim dogs on our taxes. Because, or any pet. Because I feel like, for honestly, if you think about it, they're dependent. They tell you they want you to care for your animal and do this and do that, and you go to jail for certain animals if you hurt them or harm them. So if I hurt or harm my dog or whatever pet I have, why can't I claim them on my taxes as a tax write-off? If we can, let me know, because I don't know. I could be wrong, like I said before. But I'm willing to learn and find out if y'all willing to tell me what it is. Because I need extra money on my taxes. Because this ain't fair that I'm single and I don't get any extra boost. I don't have no dependent I can claim to boost up my taxes. Like, and I don't want to get a woman pregnant just to have a dependent. I do not want to get a woman pregnant just to have a dependent. To me, that's the lazy way out. And because I don't want to be a deadbeat daddy. I'm not a deadbeat dog owner. So I can't be a deadbeat daddy. My mother and my sister won't allow me to do that. Trust and believe. They be on me. But I definitely can't do it. But if I can adopt a Cabbage Patch Kid, I mean, hey, I'd love to do it that way. But I just want to know. And also, I got a little couple things before I end this podcast because I ain't been up here for this long. Just hilarious. I don't understand why she picking, Lord. I gotta say this again. I don't understand why Just Hilarious is picking with T.S. Madison. Like, I don't understand like why Just Hilarious has this little hard on for the trans community or even the LGBTQIA community. I don't understand like what animosity she got towards this community or the transgender community. But it's looking very obsessed, okay? It's really very looking obsessed. Because I don't understand like why she can't call T.S. Madison a she. Like, what's so hard of calling somebody the pronoun that you see them in front of your eyes? They told you there's only two genders, right? So you see the gender that's in front of you is a woman. So why can't you just say she? It's not that hard. If you want somebody to call you the correct gender, why can't you call somebody else the correct gender? It's not that hard. You're making something become so small, so big. And it's just like people want to do it for views, for clout, but it's just like, for why? You're causing all this drama over something that just could be solved just by saying, okay, hey, you a she, I see that you a she, or if you a he, I see that you a he, and move on. Why is it that deep? Move on. Let it go. Like, if I see somebody that's transgender, I'm going to call you as I see you. Whatever I see you as, I'm calling you as. And if you tell me to call you whatever you want me to call you, I'm calling you that. Because I'm respecting you. Because that's all I can do on this earth is respect you and move on and do my life. Same with you. All I can do is move on and respect you. Now, Breakfast Club, on the other end, y'all need to hire me and get rid of Just Hilarious. I do better. Way better than her. My podcast is way better than her jokes. Like, I can do it. Like, because I feel like y'all be putting people in these spaces that just got following, have following, but not really showing the people that actually live and breathe this stuff. Like, people that's actually wanting to be in that space. You're giving somebody that really don't really need that space to be in it. Like me, I would be a great audition to the Breakfast Club, along with Lauren. I feel like we will mesh well more than her and Just Hilarious. I feel like I would definitely be a good audition for there. And I'm not trying to throw shots at Just Hilarious. I'm just saying that, hey, I know it because I feel like I have the confidence to know that I can do the job. I mean, I might need the schooling, but I feel like with time comes experience. And as long as I have the experience, it will make up for it. I will put in the work to learn. Because at the end of the day, it's not that hard because you can find out doing everything on your own. And that's what I've been doing, working. You will see the growth. And also, I can't say what I also saw today, whether it was on Twitter or X, as you call it. This dude climbed up the second story to his girlfriend's house just to hide in her closet overnight to get her back. Now, I can say, we all done some crazy stuff when we was in love. Now, me on the other hand, I done some crazy stuff when I was in love. Like, I can say, one day, when me and my ex broke up, I went to his house, because I was in all of my Aries feelings, being so sensitive. And while he was at work, I saw the time that I kind of figured what time that he got off. So I estimated the time, went to his house, still had a key. Sat in his house, put the clothes on top of me. And I waited for him to come in. And then I surprised him after I got out the clothes. Like he didn't know I was in there. Now, if he had a gun, he could have killed me. Just like another separate time, I snuck behind his house and I saw, because he had a little carport and I could see through, he could see through the back. So I snuck behind there and I don't know if he heard me, but I heard him and ran. Excuse me. Like, I done had some wild stories chasing behind my ex or doing sneaky things, but just doing pull-ups and pop-ups, because it's just like, with me, if I'm in love, I love hard. And I'm glad that I got all of that out my system, because the next person ain't getting that type of energy. Like, I'm 30, in my 30s now. Now, when you're in your 30s, You don't got time for all that foolishness and all the activities. When you younger, yeah, you got time for all that foolishness. You can want to fight, you want to argue, you want to tussle. When you're 30s, I'd rather just argue, smoke a blunt, and just go ahead and go to bed. Like, let's talk it out. Like, I ain't got time to sit here fuss and fight with you. I'm too grown. And I ain't got time to pull out my phone to record you because for what? Nobody cares. Because the world got ADHD. We're going to be on to the next subject and on to the next person. Problems. So why am I going to put my problems on the internet? And ain't going to do it. And don't nobody care about it. And last but not least, no, before I say last and not least, yeah, last almost but not least, there's two things. One more thing after this. But I want to know what's up with straight dudes or gay, but mostly straight. Why everybody showing they ass on the internet for views? Like, why everybody sagging just to show views? Like, is that what we doing now? Like, cause I just don't understand. Like, why is everybody showing ass for views? Like, is this what we are? You more than your cakes and your cheeks. Like, is this what we are? Because we came too far. Like, I don't get why everybody's showing cakes for views. Like, everywhere I look, it's like somebody sagging. And it's like, my thing is, me being what I am, are you gay? Are you gay? Because I'm confused. Are you showing who are you showing your cakes for? Because are you showing them for the women or the men? Because I feel like the only people that should be showing their behinds is people that actually giving it up. To be quite frank. Why are you showing your cakes if you ain't getting it up? And then you getting mad at people in your inbox saying stuff. Don't show them if you ain't offering them. Just like that dude that DoorDasher with the big behind. Like, I don't understand how the gay community sit here feeds into fake straight people that want to eat off of us. Like, stop pouring into the straight community that is faking. Like, it ain't working. They don't want to be gay. They ain't trying to be gay. They just want our money. And they see that, hey, they can make a quick buck off of lying because you want to fulfill a fantasy that ain't going to be completed. Like, why you giving your money to somebody that ain't going to fulfill your fantasy when you got gay people that can do it? I don't want to give my money to a straight person. I can't say I've done it before. I ain't going to lie. I done had my little fake fantasies of straight dudes, and then I look where it got me. Been incomplete like Cisco. So why am I worried about that? I give my money to somebody that's already gay, that's already doing it. Or either I just put it back in my own pocket to the person that can do it. And like I said, now this is last. Why is there a TikTok couple lying to people about home renovations and they got up to $5 million from people? Now, me being a podcaster, I'm hurt that people would give their money to people that will lie to them like this, or a pastor, and they won't give it to a person like me. I need donations. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to make it. I will show you what I could do with the money that you're donating to me, rather than you giving it to somebody that's doing nothing with your money and now you can't get your money back. At least you know you would get your money back if you invest in me. You will see the growth. You will see what you're getting your money's worth. So I feel like, honestly speaking, everybody that donated to people that spend their money stupidly and lie to them, that's what you get. Pay somebody like me. Because honestly, I could do the job better than them. I will accept the money and show you what you should do. I mean, what your money is working with. Like, do not keep spending your money on these fake people that's going to lie to you. With the dude, Pastor Popoff, with the fake spring water. These pastors in here saying certain things, telling you, oh, you got to come in here with this money or more, or all of that, cussing you out because you donated your money, and they telling you how much you should donate, but don't want to help you when there's need to be help. Like, come on, at least if you donate to me, I will show you what your money is working with. I will show you. Put your money in me. And with that being said, I want to close out this podcast and let y'all know as I end this podcast, remember to put yourself first because nobody else will. Put yourself first because nobody else will. And I want to thank everybody for listening, for joining my live, for joining my podcast, for the conversation. I got to do this again next Saturday because this was actually entertaining. This was fun. I got to do it again. And like I said, I want to thank everybody for listening. Follow me on all my social medias. If you got any topics that you want me to talk about or to add to my podcast or any feedback, just put it in my comment section, or you can put it in my any comment section on my YouTube or my podcast page. And you can also follow me on anywhere, or you can donate to my my Cash App at WutWuzAyear with 3 D's, and it will be in the description. And also, y'all can send me a voicemail at 757-732-6922. And you can ask me anything, or if you want to call me while I'm doing my podcast to have a conversation, you can do that. And I'm mad I missed somebody to join the podcast the first time, but I know I'm sorry that I didn't get y'all to join, but I will do it next time. Fonte out.